Ayan, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Good morning. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. So I'm Coach Orvyl from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Courageous Living. So this coaching conversation is for individuals that are doubtful but now are saying yes to themselves towards living courageously. And my mission is to help individuals who are terrified of uncertainties to understand and overcome their fears to experience the life they desire for the longest time, able to live outside typical. So thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. So please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. So you may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. So if you're watching this on a replay right now, please do comment hashtag replay. Okay, so I'm streaming via Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. Yan, magandang umaga ulit sa inyong lahat. Maulan na umaga po sa atin lahat. So this is Coach Orvyl from Courageous Living. So I really hope all are okay. I just read kanina sa internet, receive also some messages from group chat na lumindol. So really hope na okay po sa end niyo, and if you're okay, I'm really inviting you to stay relaxed. Be with me. Let's have a conversation. Yun, watch, get your coffee, gana, and then maybe let's try to enjoy itong maginaw na umaga na to as we talk about one specific fear na most of us minsan hindi natin nako-consider na fear, pero this is one of the major phase of fear na kailangan natin i-address in order for us to live the life that we really wanted. Okay? So I am one of the 16 na coaches doing a coaching think talk here in Life Coach Philippines. So if you're watching this sa YouTube, so meron kami dun sa YouTube, Coach AI Connect. So I'm every Saturday 10 a.m. and every Saturday, so this is the lineup. 10 a.m. ngayon, I'm Courageous Living. This 2 p.m. is with Master Coach Hasmin talking about coaching for frontliners, and si Coach Joanna naman coaching for moms in transitions. I'm really inviting you po to tag a friend right now, or tag someone that you think this session that we have at this very moment will really help them. At the same time, yung pinaka-line up natin this Saturday, na buong Saturday. So really, I can really see how fruitful this Saturday is kapag natendan mo tong tatlong session na to dito sa Life Coach Philippines. Okay? Yan. So, sino po ulit ako? I am Coach Orvyl F. Tumaneng, Trias Tumaneng. Okay, so I'm a certified CACC life coach and mental health coach. I'm also a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A. So, Master Coach A, she's the creator, founder and creator of Coach A Coaching Community. She's the one who certified me as a certified life coach, as a life coach, I should say. And yun, yung pinaka-leader ng tribe, the owner and CEO of Decaf Coffee Republic, kung saan ako tumatambay, and actually Decaf Coffee Republic is the home of certified life coaches. I'll be talking about that very beautiful place afterwards. Pero yun, if you heard of Decaf Coffee Republic, if ako curious kayo, you can like really search the internet, or yun, ano matawag dito, you can connect with Coach Giselle, 0917-586-1661. Coffee is the best drink that you can have at this very moment in time, na, di ba? Like, diba? Saturday morning, learning with me, studying with me. So, yeah, get some coffee para di kayo maselan. Connect with Coach Giselle, pa-deliver na po kayo ng coffee, okay? I'm also a full-time software engineer. Right now, so for almost a decade, I started 19 years old. Okay, so alam niyo na kung meron na ka-idea kung gaano ako kabata. Like I'm about to turn 30 na. So, programming, software engineering, real mathematics, solving problem, algorithms, really one of my passion. I find joy doing it. And to all software engineers watching out there, like really shout out to you guys, implementing innovation, because, as a software engineer, ano talaga tayo, our heart is really to implement visions, ideas, no? Means talagang meron yung mga taong they are really visionary, they have an idea, solution, but in order for that to be materialized, we come in software engineers like Facebook right now. Doing this is the StreamYard, of course, si Master E, yung mga tools na ginagamit niya, talagang ginawa ng mga software engineers. So yun, shout out sa inyo. Of course, Master E, siya yung natin, yung technical natin right now. So Yun, shout out natin si Master E. Magandang umaga. Yun. And I become certified life coach 2 years ago, and since then I always focus on how to be comfortable showing in front of other people. So I started talking about self-confidence, ano ba yung self-confidence, self-esteem, and I realized, I really learned, especially this year, being one of the apprentice of Master Coach A, in building a tribe. It talks about courage. So that's the reason why we have coaching for courageous living right now. So how can we be more comfortable of ourselves? How can we accept failure? Really finding, really looking or searching the best perspectives dun sa mga failures na kinoconsider natin masasakit. But then they are really carriers of solution, carriers of hope, and inspiration that can make us more joyful in our journey in life. Okay, so that's courageous living. So, and so kapag yung mga nanonood right now, so bibisitahin ko muna yung comment natin. So, hello Coach Team, magandang umaga po. Hello po, good morning Coach Joanna, and hello Coach Beverly, magandang umaga. Hello po Coach Colleen. So hashtag pack my bag moment, hashtag coaching think talk, hashtag courageous living. I'm inviting you to, if na yung matututunan nyo right now at this ngayong umaga na ito, matutunan nyo maybe your takeaway, your moral lesson, your realization, or your question, or like you remembered something along the way. I'm really inviting you to share it to your timeline. And pagka-share nyo sa timeline, get this like pretend or append pala, I should say, append this official hashtag natin, hashtag papaibag moment, coaching TikTok, encourages living, two things para mas ma-retain yung realization, yung takeaway nyo, yung moral lesson na natutunan nyo in your brain. That's the very first reason kaya nyo siya gagawin. And second one, your one online friend is really waiting for your story, really waiting for your learnings, your wisdom na matututunan. So, like, what's the best way to be more generous? Na di ba iniisip mo, para paano ba ako maging mapagbigay ngayong araw na to? Sharing your realization, your learning is one beautiful way. And, you know, we are really impacting, putting more beautiful things in the internet. So, you will be a contributor of it, di ba? And itong official hashtag natin, syempre gagamitin po natin yan para of course to see, may kita yung mga posts nyo, and in order for me and along with our certified life coaches and life coach Philippines can really see also your post, comment into it, and really support, and you like really give gratitude, thank you sa shinare mong kagandahan sa internet. So yan, okay, I'm really inviting you with that. Yeah. So yan, good morning po Coach Sean, and good morning Coach Mal. So let's talk about, magandang umaga na, so let's talk about Egoistic Fear. So, yung official title natin is Warning, Egoistic Fear. So, this is episode 4 of Coaching for Courageous Living. So, meaning nakaapat na tayo. You can watch the replay nung episode 1, 2, and 3 natin sa Life Coach Philippines. Then they were beautifully piled and organized dun sa Life Coach Philippines video. So, you can search it. Punta lang po kayo doon. So, there are 3 phases of fear. Pag sinabi yung patient, may tatlong muka. Common na itsura yung fear. Number 1 is what we call the anxiety. We're talking about anxiety, yung kinakabahan tayo. There's like an imminent danger, the anxiety of really speaking in front of other people, like doing presentation, or really being so anxious of what would happen tomorrow. Like kinakabahan tayo. So like we're so fearful of what would happen. So that's number 1. Number 2 is about being fearful as a whole. Like in a like a better term here is you're living fearfully. Like the world, you consider the world as a very scary place. So that's number 2. And then number 3 is egoistic fear. So let's talk about what is egoistic fear now. So let's have a quiz. Para mas makita natin how can like mas makita natin maintindihan. Let's have a very exciting quiz. So please ready, you're going to comment something as we go through dun sa mga question na to. So let's let's enjoy. So yung first question ng quiz natin, again, yung quiz na to, there's no right or wrong. It's really you. You're really answering you, so allow yourself to express, to flow. First question. You think people are talking about you. So the question is, if this sentence or if this statement is connecting or relating, nakaka-relate ka, comment 1. Right. And kind of relating, kapag 1, you don't relate. Hindi ka nakaka-connect talaga, like, parang hindi naman ako yan, so something na ganun. Comment 2, if you are relating, like, kinda, parang a portion nakaka-relate ako sa statement na to. And comment 3, if you are really connecting or you're relating, or you can say na, yeah, all, parang ako yan. Parang sobrang sure ako, napipil ako na parang ako to. Yan, okay. So, yung first statement, you think people are talking about you. So, if you're watching this on a replay, comment either 1, 2, or 3 right now, okay? So, yan. You think people are talking about you. Comment lang kayo. So, statement number 2, you don't feel comfortable expressing your true opinion. Ikaw po ba to? 1, if you cannot relate. 2, kind of relate, nakaka-relate kayo. And 3, yes, super relate. You don't feel comfortable expressing your true opinion. Ayan. Nag-comment na sila, Coach C2, then dito si Coach Beverly, sabi niya 1. Okay, statement number 3. You don't stick up for yourself. Like, parang hindi mo mapanindigan. Parang hindi ko mapanindigan yung sarili kong desisyon. Sabi nga, parang kung meron akong gustong gawin, pero pag may sinabi yung ibang tao, yun na lang yung sinabi ng ibang tao, yun na lang gagawin ko kasi I think yun yung mas tama. Parang ganun. Right? So 1, 2, or 3 yan. Comment lang po kayo yan. Again, 1, if hindi kayo nakaka-relate, parang, no, I always stick for myself, di ba? Kung may ganun yung napipil nyo. 2, kind of relating. So, a portion, partial, parang nakaka-relate naman ako. Pero kapag 3, ito yung parang, yeah, that's me. Yeah. So, question number 4 or statement number 4. You don't act like your true self. Do you feel this one? You don't act like your true self. Like, parang you always have this question na parang, I'm not sure if you have nagkaroon na kayo ng ganitong conversation sa utak nyo na parang ang fake ko, parang gano'n. Meron ba yung gano'n? Parang hindi ako nagiging totoo kapag kausap ko ibang tao. Di ba may mga ganun kayong internal, no? May mga ganun tayong internal na conversation. And if you're connecting really, comment 3. If kind of relate, yeah, 2, go lang. And 1, if hindi kayo nakaka-relate at all, parang hindi naman, parang I really believe na I am being true sa sarili ko. No? Like, I always act who I am. Right? And statement number 5, you can't say no. Ayan. So, sino po yung mga nahirap na magsabi ng no? If hindi kayo nakaka-relate, parang kaya-kaya ko naman magsabi ng no anytime. If that's you, you can, please comment 1. Tapos kung parang sometimes, parang hirap mag-say no to someone, you can comment 2. And 3, like, this is a struggle. Parang alam mong dapat mag-no ka, pero, for some reason, you always say yes. So, if you're connecting yan, 1, 2, or 3, you can say no. Okay. So, meron na kayong masagot? Nasagutan niyo siya from statement 1 to statement 5. And I really hope na natandaan niyo yung mga sagot niyo because I'm inviting you, please add them all right now. So, i-add niyo lang sila, no? Add niyo from kung 1, 2, or 3, i-add niyo lang. Kunyari, puro 1 kayo hanggang statement 1 to 5, you have 5, parang gano'n. Kung 2 kayo hanggang sa 5, like maybe that's 10, di ba? Kapag 3 naman, so that's 15. So, tapos if you wanna comment yung result or yung sum, yung summation nung result sa inyo, please just comment below. Result, tapos yung total number, okay? Because we're going to talk about now egoistic fear. So ano ba yung egoistic fear? If you have a score of 5 below dun sa quiz kanina, kunyari 5 tapos below, no, so ibig sabihin you have a good self-esteem. So that's the explanation. And then if you have like 5 to 7, na ito yung pero ito yung meron kang good self-esteem, but then there are moments or specific situation wherein hindi mo talaga maiwasan really to be more, no? Yung takot na hindi sundin yung ibang yung sasabihin ng ibang tao, yung you have this protective gear na I really need to create an image in order for other people to accept me. May mga ganun kang sitwasyon. Pero majority parang, you're being true to yourself. And if you got a score of, like, sorry pala, 5 to 6 yun and then 7 to 15, meaning this conversation, this coaching conversation that we have right now is really for you. And we're talking about egoistic fear. The fear of what others think of you. Ayan. Ayan, yun. Thank you for being, thank you for sharing, Coach Beverly. Sabi ni Coach Beverly, result niya is 9. Again, that's the score, and we can talk more deeper dun sa scoring na to. Actually, yung 5 question na yun is really a subset dun sa mga sets of questions na meron kami sa Life Coach Philippines, and really helping our clients to understand kung nasaan level sila right now in terms of maybe self-esteem, self-confidence. So yun, kinuha ko yung 5 na yan. So are you that person wherein ayokong gawin yan, para ayoko magmukha akong magmukha akong engot, something like that. Sorry for that word, no? Pero like ayoko yun, para magmukha akong engot, magmukha akong pangit, or magmukha akong fool sa harap ng ibang tao. So bakit mo gagawin? So like have you had that conversation sa mind mo, or maybe yun yung naging respond mo sa isang opportunity na darating sa'yo? Like for example, in public speaking, right? Kakaroon ka na sana ng public speaking, ganyan, pero dahil naisip mo, ay baka magmukha akong like hindi competent, parang baka pagtawanan ako, baka ano sabihin nila, parang hindi na, parang I'm not really walking the talk din sa sasabihin ko, so ayoko na lang gawin yan. So di ba may mga ganun tayong conversation. The fear of being looked down, or being looked by other people na you're lower, or like you're full, falls into this category. Being unable, I should say, unable to make decision, the challenge of making decision for yourself, and like really intentionally following what others or what they think you accepted sa ibang tao, falls to this specific fear. Not able to feel that you are free, even though like if you're going to put time really analyzing, alam mo namang free ka, like you're free to do what you really want to do, but then meron yung feeling na parang hindi naman ako free because of expectations. That is egoistic fear. Ayan, so good morning po. Ayan, dito sila Coach, ayun, nasabi ni Coach Lynn, yan yun, and dyan si Miss Lizzie, I really hope na na-pronounce ko yung name nyo yan. Good morning po sa inyo lahat. If you're connecting with that specific fear, sorry, babalik ko muna sa slide na, sorry. This specific fear, most of the time, hindi talaga natin siya na-consider na fear. Kasi ang definition ng fear, takot nakikihiwalayan, ay like, lalayuan, I should say lalayuan, ayaw mong gawin, nakakatakot siya. Like, kapag nasabi kasi nating fear, ayaw mong pumunta sa isang lugar na nakakatakot, diba? May ganun. But then, we have this fear of being wrong. We have this fear of being, yung parang, ano ba tawag dito, yung parang hindi, parang ayokong tawagin nila akong, ayun, nakuha ko na yung term, no? Ayoko na maging mababa yung tingin nila sa akin. Right? So that's an egoistic fear. It is fear because, you are trying to preserve an image because, like, kung lalabas ako dyan, hindi ko sure kung ano mangyayari sa akin. So natatakot ako lumabas dyan. I rather preserve my image, as comfortable as I am, as perfect that I think I am, kaya dito na lang ako. And that's the reason why fear is really hindering us to really be our greatest self in order for us to get what we really want in life. Because meron yung fear. And yun, di ba? Like, really picture that out, the fear of committing mistake, the fear of baka tignan ka na nila na mali. So yun, you were being hindered to get that quote. So, I'm going to give you 3 things that can help you to take charge of that egoistic fear. So really hope you get the definition of egoistic fear. Meron yung anxiety fear, and then right now we're talking about egoistic fear. And yes, trust me, I myself natututunan ko itong bagay kay Master Coach A. And of course, hearing some feedback from coaches rin. This is a very painful. Pag sinabing painful because you are really trying to be more true to yourself. Ay, yeah. Ay, oo, hindi ako masyadong sumusunod. Parang hindi ko masyadong pinapakinggan yung sarili ko kasi natatakot ako magkamali. Natakot ako yung sabihin ng pang tao. So, 3 things I'm going to leave you this morning to take charge of that egoistic fear. So, are you ready? Just comment ready kung ready kayo. If you're watching this on a replay, hashtag replay, and then ready. Comment kaya. Number 1, to overcome to overcome fear, any type of fear, actually, you need to keep choosing gratefulness. I really put it in this way, yung keep choosing gratefulness, because oftentimes what we can say that live gratefully, di ba? Live gratefully. But I'm really inviting you to be on the position of choosing to be grateful whatever happens. Like really choose it. Be the power of being intentional. Life is not perfect. No, like there are things that would, no, like hindi talaga natin nangyayari. There are situations na hindi natin kontrolado. And then from that, we start to create sistema, mindset sa sarili natin para maprotektan yung sarili natin. Doon papasok yung ego. And that, because of that protection, we are trying to preserve ourselves, preserve an image na sa tingin natin, okay naman, at yun na lang, okay na tayo doon sa image yun. Or like, we don't want to be, like, to minimize yung chance of being looked down. But then, try to imagine, meron, dumating na ba kayo sa point, I really believe na meron kayo example in life na wherein, ay, salamat, natapos rin. Di ba? May mga ganun tayong moment. Like, for example, nag-perform, for example, masaya kayo, you're singing, and then, or maybe doing sa presentation sa office, and then after that, you start to say, ay, salamat, natapos rin. Isn't it that in that very moment, you no longer have any fear? Because you are so grateful of what happened and then you already overcome it. So item number 1, keep choosing gratefulness even though you're about to do something. If you are full of gratefulness dun sa gagawin mo, you will always have that authentic confidence in doing what you really want. Without caring too much of what others might say, because you are being grateful, because you are focused on what you will going to get. Diba? Yung benefit of doing the presentation, going outside your comfort zone, even though it's not really aligning with the people that you are with. Have that gratefulness. Always choose it. Yes, start living gratefully. Yung puno-puno ng pagpasalamat. But then kapag dumarating yung time that things get tougher, always find that light of being grateful still. Okay? If you're connecting, comment #connecting. Okay. Yeah. Point number 2. Have a goal bigger than you. Oftentimes, when we're talking about goal, di ba, meron tayong tatargetin na isang bagay, gusto natin siya makuha. Right? Gusto natin siya makuha yung bagay na yan. But I'm inviting you, what does it even mean, goal bigger than you? I have this question. What is your ideal life? Like really, like picture, ano ba yung ideal life sa'yo? Ano ba yung ideal day sa'yo? Ano yung parang, yung day na to, gustong-gusto ko to, sana ganito yung magiging day ko, araw-araw. Or parang sana dumating yung point na yung araw na to, ay sana dumating yung point na ganito yung araw. So kindly picture that out. What's your ideal life? Ideal day. Yan, kindly comment kung ano yung ideal day, ano yung meron dun sa araw na yon. You can share it sa comment. Right? What's your ideal day? Maybe you're thinking. Bigyan ko kayo ng 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, you're able to picture what is your ideal day. Now, I have this question. So meron kayong picture na ideal day. So what is the day worth dying for then? You have your ideal day, and what is that day worth dying for? Wherein, gagawin mo ang lahat. No, like you can really let go of the things that working with you right now. Makuha mo lang yung araw na to. Makuha mo lang yung season ng buhay mo na to. What is that day worth dying for? Have a goal bigger than you. Be more hopeful of the things. Be excited of the things that would happen. That are be more vigilant of the opportunities that is really lumilipad yun sa paligid mo. And you know what? If really seeing that opportunity, it's not an activity na ikaw lang. Hindi lang yung mag-isa ka lang. You will gain the confidence to dream big and able to have that charge yung talagang magcha-charge ka dun sa big dream na yon. And that is really possible if you start asking for help. Don't be like don't be like someone that you have a goal to finish but no dream to fulfill. Have a goal bigger than you. And you if you're saying yes of having that, like if you feel excited or you feel really right now thinking what is that day worth dying for, and you want to understand and getting that clear picture, how can I do it? Like how can I courageously go from my current state right now towards that? Paano ko ba makukuha yung courage in doing it, the confidence in doing it? If that's your question, let's have a conversation and allow me to, and then let's journey together using Courageous Living Coaching Program. So this is a program that developed by Master Coach A, and really talaga na pag-aralan namin along with Master Builder Apprentice here, coaches and their Life Coach Philippines. And it's really and and the specific coaches personally like me, I always have this like in coaching kasi meron talagang sari-sariling lengguwahe. And if you're connecting with all the things that we're able to talk about, since maybe the beginning ko pinapanood nyo pa po ako nung una, nung nasa careless living pa tayo and then right now courageous living, let's have a conversation, say yes to yourself, journey, start the journey in living courageously, because living courageously is more than being more confident. It is really more than doing what you really want without caring too much of what others might say. Courageous living will really help you to understand the how. Kasi what, you know the reason and why, bakit mo siya gustong gawin, but how, what are the steps, what are the process, how can you be, like, where can you get that process that can really personally fit sa sarili mo. Courageous living is for you. Okay? So let's have a conversation. Connect with me. Connect with Coach Rizal, 0917-586-1661. Say yes right now. Maybe this is the moment if you're looking for a sign how to really live outside typical. Well, this is the sign. Okay. And last item. Let me end. This is one of my favorite. Give affirmation. Egoistic fear or ego or pride. Let me go directly dun sa keyword ng ego. Diba? It's only points about you. And having that pride or so, yung, di ba, yung so egoistic, ang meaning kasi niya is having an overrated na ano, like yung di ba, parang nagpo-fall minsan siya sa pagiging arrogance, or minsan nagpo-fall siya sa being you belittling yourself. Di ba, may both end of the line yan, yung both extremes, parang ganun. And really the point number 3 talks about why not start giving affirmation. Giving affirmation, not necessarily muna sa labas, but really giving affirmation to yourself. Really being thankful. Yes, nag-usapan natin kayo na you choose being grateful. But really be fair. Be fair to yourself at yun sa mga na-achieve mo in life. Be fair with yourself and really telling na you know these things. Be fair to yourself that you are still living, surviving right now, and giving affirmation that you have the heart and the mind of you want to thrive more. Being true, being fair, and being trying to be more accurate in seeing who you really are. Because yun yung point na like if you're too egoistic, you might be, di ba, yung description yung arrogance, hindi yung how you define yourself is not really swak, hindi siya umaalign of who you really are. Same is true with you belittling yourself. You are not being fair of who you are. Talk to a certified life coach. Know who you are. Because actually, walang makakatalo sa'yo in really knowing who you are. Di ba? Dami kong who you are. Pero like, I want to point, really stress that sentence. And giving affirmation to yourself is really the start of a journey. And then from that, you can take charge and overcome egoistic fear by also giving affirmation to others. Being honest and being like really, yung really tapping yung tao na nakita mo naman nag-effort siya. Start, give feedback, affirm. Because minsan, yun yung us not giving feedback if even though alam natin na kailangan natin magbigay ng feedback, us giving affirmation or really congratulating someone kahit alam natin na dapat magbigay tayo ng congratulations pero hindi natin nabibigay, is really a form of us scaring that person at tinatakot natin kasi yung tao baka yun, like really waiting for a feedback na parang di ba natakot tayo na I always have this picture, baka nakadepende ako sa affirmation ng ibang tao, di ba? May mga ganang bagay. But aren't you, no, try to reflect, minsan talaga you just want to feedback para may umabot ba? Umabot ba yung mensahe ko? Or like yung ginawa ko bang effort, dumating ba sa iba? Right? Meron yung ibang mga tao, they have that, but still struggling to ask for feedback. And why not let's be more generous of giving also feedback? Kung andun tayo sa portion or point wherein we love someone, gusto natin magbigay ng feedback, gusto natin magbigay ng congratulations, why not let's also be an example for them as well? Bottom line, one of the critical thing in overcoming egoistic fear is being loving to yourself and being loving with others, with other people. That's the bottom line. And if you want to know more about like how can we really overcome yung egoistic fear, because right now you are aware na meron siya and what are the things to do, but what are the specific or what are the hows if you're thinking, and let's have a conversation. Allow me to really, let's have a process kung ano yung sa swak, where are you currently right now, because the journey is really important. And if you want to know more really, I'm really inviting you to 3 ways to banish the unhealthy ego forever. So I've been really thinking of like having this workshop. It's a 90-minute workshop via Zoom. So if you're interested, comment 3 ways right now. Mag-comment lang kayo 3 ways right now if you're interested with this workshop. So where you'll discover when the ego is no longer healthy. Paano mo ba detect na yung ego na meron ka is no longer healthy and how to be free from it? So let's have a conversation. Let's talk about 3 ways to banish unhealthy ego. Let's talk deeper, mas clear. In really talking about unhealthy ego. Unhealthy ego, maybe it's an egoistic ego, right? So, yun. Also, if you're thinking, saan ba ako pwedeng pumunta right now? If you want to start the journey of really being okay. Meron naman yun parang gusto ko na maging okay. Dumating ka ba doon? Like, nasasabi mo ba yung at this current moment in time and you're really thinking, asan ba yung place? Decaf Coffee Republic is here. So Decaf Coffee Republic is the home of international certified life coaches in the Philippines, now located at its new place. Yan, bali nandito na siya sa Pioneer Center compound across Unilab, Bayanihan Center along Pioneer Road. So every Sunday actually dito nagtumatambay ako. We have Coach Rizal, lahat ng mga nandito, they are certified life coaches. Every Thursday, andito yung master coach namin, Master Coach A, and of course with senior coaches rin, andito of course si Master Coach Yasmin, andito rin po siya. So, let's have a conversation here. Or kung hindi ka pa ready for conversation and you just want to feel safe, just want to feel being you and really find a nakaka-relax na place, Decaf Coffee Republic is for you. Pwede kang umupo dyan, you can own your own table, titig ka lang sa pader, you can see all the paintings. Kung ayaw mong may makakausap, that's totally okay. Here's a place for you. Decaf Coffee Republic. Okay? And if you're looking for an online community that talks about paano ba ako mas maging confident instead of really imagining how to be confident. Because I myself, I always have this realization na I've been dreaming, keep daydreaming na ako nagsasalita sa harap ng maraming tao, na ako able to present, be able to talk to people that I'm intimidated. Pero yun, daydream lang. But if you're ready to take action towards from being shy, being reserved into being shining. Ano ba meaning ng shining? Maraming definition ng shining eh. Pero what is shining to you? Be shining away from fear, shining towards you living the life that you really want. It's not necessarily being with other people, but what if the definition sa'yo is you taking charge of the dreams, building your own business. From shyness to shyness, coaching community is for you. And if you're a software engineer, a developer, a programmer dito sa Philippines, I have this very dedicated place for you online. So I call this one programmer ako at Salamangkero. If you're that very analytical person, like you keep analyzing, solving problem. Tapos dahil matagal ka nang naggaganon, you keep doing things on your own. Kasi gano'n naman eh, kapag nagsosolve tayo ng math sides, something analytical, we tend to be alone. But then maybe for the longest time, naging ganun yung setup, naging ganun yung behavior or attitude, I would say, nasanay ka ng ganun. But now you wanted, paano na nga ba ulit makipag-usap sa ibang tao? Paano na nga ba ulit mag-pitch ng idea sa ibang tao? Really going out from this routine of being alone, solving problems. Programmer ko at Salamangkero is for you. Let's have a conversation. And I have this private Facebook page for men who are highly doubtful or keep belittling themselves because of past mistakes, because of guilt or maybe because of shame. And you wanted to break out from that heavy burden and really start living confidently towards your greatest self, being that person that can really make your dream come true. Shamelessly Me Coaching Community is for you. Okay? Ayan. And if you are not yet a smart holder of B-Learning e-card, let me invite you personally to become a mental model collector like us and be part of B-Learning Society, the tent maker of B-Learning homes for mental fitness. And as a B-Learning e-card holder, you'll enjoy a 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic, full access pass to the live monthly mental model masterclass by Master Coach A, plus a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So if you're new to the concept of mental model, ano ba yung mental model na to? So a mental model is an explanation of how something works. It is a concept, framework, or worldview that you carry around you in your mind to help you interpret the world and understand the relationship between things. So mental model are deeply held beliefs about how the world works. Like how you think, like how do you think, how you respond. How are you responding mentally? I myself parang ganun ko siya na-picture, like may dumating na sitwasyon, paano ko nakikita, paano nagpa-process yung utak ko for me to respond in that specific situation. So that's mental model. If you're interested, mental models are very important because by building up a base of most valuable and universal mental models, you are building up your trunks of knowledge that you can use for the rest of your life. So mental models are critical category of knowledge that gets more relevant over time and can be applied across a wide array of different domains. So yung next mental model natin will be on August 21, 7 p.m. and Master Coach A will cover polymath mental model. So learn how you can combine skills and become the superstar in your field. So discover why the polymaths will win the 21st century. So register now. Connect with Coach Del 0917 0917-586-1661. If you're going to search the internet, ano ba meaning ng polymath? Polymath is like you have a wide range of na ginagawa. Like, you know, like if you heard jack of all trades, di ba? Like marami kang alam na marami kang gustong gawin sa buhay, or like not necessarily gustong gawin, baka ginagawa mo na siya. Marami ka nang kayang gawin right now. And you know what? Polymath can really be the winners of 21st century. But how? The mental model masterclass on August 21 is for you. Okay. And for individuals naman who intend to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach, Master Coach A now offers co-actively co-create life coaching certification program. So this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating new paths to achieve results in life, so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. So this includes a 21-day online journey, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. So the program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Giselle 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So yun lang. Isang number lang yan, 0917-586-1661, about life coaching, B-learning, no, mental model masterclass, and co-actively co-create life coaching certification. Yun yung number na yun, 0917-586-1661. Yan, so maraming salamat for like really being with me this rainy Saturday morning. No? So do join us for another coaching conversation later with Master Coach Hasmin. 2 p.m. po siya for coaching for frontliners, and 2 p.m. naman for Coach Joanna for coaching for Bobs in transition at 4 p.m. naman this afternoon. So yun, be free from slavery of your, no? Like really be free from slavery of your image. When I say image, ano bang image na yun? Image that you created to please other people. Start living courageously of who you are. Start the journey. Say yes to yourself. And the only because the only possible journey is the one you never begin. And kapag ginawa mo na siya, you said yes to yourself, talk to a certified life coach, that is no longer impossible. So again, I'm Coach Orvyl from Life Coach Philippines for coaching Think Talk, coaches like us, think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat.